Okay, now, so this is the famous camera I got from Bangood. What we're looking at here, getting coffee out of the way. This is the part of the radio mic that I use. This is the part that's stuck on my trousers. This is the lapel microphone that I use. I just stuck into the lapel of my shirt and plugged into that. Okay, that's that. We get to the other half of it soon. Here we have a bag for the camera, bag for the lens, because this comes with the wide-angle lens. It comes with a remote control. Now this particular one doesn't work. Okay, but that's another story. I thought this is a two-part video, so I'll talk more about it in the other one where I'm actually using the camera itself. I'm just shooting this now with my phone. This is the phone, or the microphone that comes with it. It does take an external microphone. Like I say, you'll see this. I'll show you in a minute the system I have that I use on it. So that there is the cables with it. Then you have the HDMI cable and the USB cable. I'll just show you the way it's set up here. Don't laugh at this now; it's a fucking homemade job. This is the camera itself. Now I just have the screen turned around towards me at the minute, but if you turn around this way, there you go. Now, when you're recording and in certain settings, this light comes on, but no, it's not being used at the minute, so turn around, have a look. Have a good look at it. I've just need to focus. This is always a problem I had. You know, you have your power, your mode, your menu, your up and down. Like this thing has Wi-Fi. No, I still haven't cracked that with my phone, but I'll get there. I only have this thing with the last little over 24 hours. Here at the back end, well, up here on top, this is where the microphone goes on, and it plugs in here where the skull colour jack plug is. The zoom operates up here. We have our record button over on this side. This red guy here. What that fella does again, I'm not too bloody sure. Yeah, it does something. Now, one of the nice things about this is the USB. Now, I've that just on a power bank. You can charge it. Now, that thing is almost flat. You can charge while you're recording. Now, in the menus, there's a whole pile of settings for different lights and Evo and saturation and constipation and every fucking thing. And this is, as I say, up here. And this is my plug-in for my radio mic lead here. Now, I have this wire different because it has a big 6mm jack plug here, so I just go inside and wire it. This is the antenna for it. I just usually let it hang down like that. It seems to work fine. Now, I am having an issue with this particular one. I have two sets of these. The other one I was using on this phone, I'm not using it at the minute. I'm just using the phone itself because I'm up close to it and it's reasonably quiet here at the minute. That is the setup I use. I just like that you can walk away from it and you still have the same level of audio all the time. And that's basically the machine. You close the door and she'll knock it knock herself off. It says it's got Wi-Fi, 4K. Oh, the other thing, the screen is actually touch screen. It doesn't say it on it, or doesn't say it in the fucking book either. And I only discovered that by accident when I was fiddling around with it last night. This is the wide angle lens that's on it. That just screwed off and have our normal lens. Now it says with the normal lens the remote will work, but in this one it doesn't. I don't know what. There's some issue. If you come up very close to it and you hold it down here, about this distance maybe from it, but you're nearly on it, it'll work. But if you're sitting away from it, or even a foot away from it, it doesn't work. So that's the camera. It looks pretty okay, but I've been pretty impressed with it. Now, I wasn't that impressed with the first few shots I did with it, but once I started to, I had everything set on auto, and maybe the software in it isn't that good, but if you basically fiddle with it, the only problem is when you're adjusting these things, if you could actually see up on the screen the effect it was having, be grand, but you don't, because your menu is up there, and then when you go back, it's only when you start recording that things tend to take effect for some reason. Now maybe that's in settings as well, I don't know. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. The quality is good. Now, you know the story, I've done a bit of shooting with the camera itself, and I'm going to have that up. Just will either be part 1 or part 2, I'm not sure, whenever I get it up there. I lost a fucking train of thought of myself now. Oh yeah, the quality. I've always noticed, even using this phone now, when I play this back on the laptop or the desktop, either of them, I have very good quality, very clear. But as soon as I put it up on YouTube, you can see the quality is not near as good. And I think most people are aware of that. But hopefully the quality go through it as good as it is. I've done a few bits now this morning. No, it looks grand on its own screen. Everything looks grand on its own screen. It's when you play it on the laptop, or there's a desktop in here as well. That's when you actually see the quality you have. I'm very happy with it. I'll put up these videos hopefully tonight or whenever I get a chance. And yeah, and the price I was very happy with, even though I'll explain in the other video how I actually wound up with this thing. It was sort of by accident, but probably one of the best accidents I ever had. So that's it. Is definitely, as far as I'm concerned, good value, especially at the price. Now I know they've gone up a bit in price. I was checking it last night again, and from the deal that they were on when they put them up, you know, and the emails you get, I think it's gone up to around $140. It's 112 or something like that euro. Still very good quality, good value for money. Okay.